Good morning. How do I sound? I'm now testing out my new microphone, and this is in 4K as well. So this is the Hollyland, not sponsored. They didn't even send it to me for free, so this is going to be an honest review. And let's get this day going, guys. Get this day going. I have it on this little lapel mic, so maybe it's louder now. I can also snap it on, but figured I'll use the necklace. That's kind of boss, right? Speaking of boss, I really like these new winter outfits. It rained yesterday, so it's kind of chilly, to be honest. I didn't bring a mic stand, so just hanging out there, but this is how we dress for winter. Peaky Blinder style. So, first stop of the day, I'm actually going to go underground, and I'll show you why. Down here, there is a key maker and a sewing woman. Hello, dobre ranko. No, tut. This i toja malenki. Is this можно? Окей, дякую.
Окей, тут, здесь. Нормально
Да,
зараз?
нормально зараз.
Не
Не
треба,
нужно.
тільки тут.
Да. Okay, so I just dropped off my travel pants. I've had those for probably like 10 years. It's my favorite. I can't remember the brand. I'll check it on the way back. But I've had tears on both sides now, and the zipper broke. And she's going to charge me $2.50, which is $6 to fix it. Not too bad, right? And now we need to walk through the supermarket, ironically. Even though I don't actually need anything, it's the shortcut to getting to the other side to take the metro. But it's also very convenient because then I can pick up one or two items, which I almost always do. So they're very smart to have it this way. But they've been cool about letting you just cut through. That's not bad. My favorite supermarket. Like, they really thought about it. They're like, oh, let's make it easy for people. And if they buy something, they buy something. If they don't, they don't. It's pretty easy to actually get lost in here. But I'm going to do my best. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, I'm going to take you along on a typical day of work day here in Kyiv as an American. And we're going to start with the commute. I'm going to take the metro to the left bank so I can go to school where I'm a teacher. Been doing it for the last few months if you've been following the channel. If not, I'll show you what it's like. Here. Nice and warm passageway. I wonder if I can zoom in on this pigeon without freaking him out. All right. I'm just glad it's not raining today. But yeah, so we started, just to let you know, on the other side of that. I live kind of across from Marina City. And we basically went through this whole passageway out here. And the metro station is going to be one block over to the left. Over there. What do you guys think of the new mic setup, by the way? To be honest, it took a few minutes to set this up, and it wasn't working in the beginning, so I was freaking out thinking it was broken. But somehow I got it to work. Supposedly there's a green light on here. Maybe you can see it. And then I can see the green light on my phone. It's a little thing that pops out, which is slightly annoying to hold and to put in my pocket, but it's pretty small. So far it's been okay. It's much smaller than the one I had last time. That's why I upgraded. And USB-C should be a little bit more strong, I guess, the connection, than Lightning, because I've had the Lightning one break a few times. I need to have like a mirror or something, but maybe you guys see it here. You see this? There's like a little black thing that pops out. No, you probably can't see it, but trust me, next to the phone, there's a little black thing. Oh, it's nice to see someone with an umbrella. It's probably my first time this year. The other reason why I really like this is because the actual case is much smaller, but it's bigger than expected. I thought it'd be the size of an AirPod case, but it's actually pretty much bigger. And you can't fit the windscreens in here either. So this by itself, I don't mind carrying around, even though it's twice the size probably of a AirPods case. But because I can't put the windscreens on, I probably won't carry those out without losing them. So hopefully just this outside still sounds okay. If the wind bothers you, I'm sorry. I probably will not use the windscreens very often because I don't want to lose it. And also I don't want to walk around with a big furry thing on my chest because then it's very obvious. At least this looks like a normal necklace. Kind of, at least. By the way, if you're ever walking around, there's a free Apple museum inside this shop downstairs. And they have the old computers and everything. I'll show you one day when I have more time. Okay, here's the Zoom, which is the kind of luxury department store. And the red line, which I need to take the metro, is just here. You can even see the sign, maybe. And it looks like they're putting up their Christmas decorations already. Quite nice. By the way, one of the reasons why I don't normally use an external mic is sometimes there's a 1 or 2 second delay, a few second delay, or it disconnects. So while editing this, I hope, I pray that it's actually catching my voice and what I'm saying. When you use like an external video camera, like a lot of people have external mics all the time, but they normally make different types of videos. Like they just film for half an hour straight, and then that's the video. For me, sometimes I'll film small clips over the entire day, 6 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. And it's a lot of little clips. I can show you a lot of different parts of my life. It's not just in one little, area. And it makes it really hard to always have a external mic. But if this works, then I can start using it. Because I do know that as good as the new iPhone 16 mics are, it's still not going to be as good as having a dedicated microphone. Although personally, I actually like having the ambient noise out around so you can hear what's going on, you can hear other people talking, and not just my voice. If that makes sense. Here's I don't know, some kind of a government building. I think it's the Department of Heating or Gas. And this here is a theater that has Ukrainian kind of plays and not operas and everything, but just cultural theater stuff. And here we go. Time to take the metro, the red line, to the left bank. There's a couple of little shops down here. It's quite warm, actually. And you can either use your phone. Wait, is this the exit? I think I accidentally went through the exit. Oops. I just walked right past this, and for some reason, I thought it was the exit. Well, anyways. Here's the entrance. So you can use your phone, but I have a blue card here, which is the Kyiv pass. 30-cent normal rides. That's where I almost went through. If I did, I probably would have got stopped. And get ready for a pretty long ride, probably. So how's the audio sound so far? I'm also testing out this system where I'm wearing just a base layer, a down vest or like a puff vest, and my jacket instead of wearing a sweater. This zips all the way up, so it kind of blocks the wind, so I don't have to wear a scarf. And I was hoping that this would keep me less sweaty, but so far it hasn't worked. But it's warm enough, which is pretty good, and it's pretty flexible, so we'll see. Almost there, guys. This is always a good place to check your Instagram messages. Can you hear this announcement, by the way? Okay. Here we are. So I need to go to Liberation, which is on the left. One nice thing about living at my Byssenia apartment, the city center apartment, is I don't have to transfer. I'm going to show you on this map, actually. There's 3 metro lines in Ukraine. There's the green, the blue, and the red. Normally, I'm at Zinanitska, which is this one here. And then I have to go to Tutrana and then transfer to the red line to go to Liberation. But today, I can just take one train. Crowded train. Oh, a lot of people getting off though, at least.
Обережно, двері зачиняються. The doors are closing. Станція Обережна. Кінцева електричка, вихід 2. Будь ласка, не залишайте своїх речей. This station is Leave Обережна.
All right, this is my stop, Liberation. And I need to go over here. My school is basically, can you see it? It's right there, actually. That little colored building. The red, green, and yellow building. That's cool that I can see it from here. So I have been volunteering as a teacher here at this school for the last 2 months, and I love it. I really enjoy it. I'm going to be sad when I leave for the winter because I'm not going to see the kids in the school for a while. But I've already decided next year when I come back, I'm going to try to volunteer there again. Either the same program at a different school, or honestly, I might just come back to the same school. We'll see what happens because it's fun. I enjoy it. Obviously, I don't do it for the money. I don't even take a paycheck. I'm sure I could actually make okay money as a native English speaker, as a tutor or something. But it's not fun. I'd rather actually go to the school, have a class, things like that. And it gives me an excuse to come to the left bank. This is where real Ukrainians live, This is the transport they take to and from work or school. This is called a marshrutka. This is the places they eat at. This is real life. This is the real Ukrainians, not just the people that live in the city center that have money. By the way, I found a mirror, so you can see it now. It's this little tiny thing here. It has this little green thing that shows it's recording. I've said it many times, but I really love this metro system. Not only because it's cheap, but you also don't have to go out. You don't have to press the button again to get out. You just walk out. Because it's a flat fare no matter how far you're going. Which is very nice, Because the people that live furthest away have the least amount of money. So why charge them the most? Even though I'm a businessman at heart, I want things to, be profitable and sustainable. Some things like public transport is a public good. That's what they call public transport. It doesn't have to be profitable. It's a way to help society, help people who live in poor areas, get to the city center, to work in good jobs, or to go there and enjoy, the parks or the opera, just walk around, go down to Maidan, maybe go to the cafes or restaurants on weekends, things like that. Just make the city for everybody, if that makes sense. You can see right when you get to The left bank, people look and dress differently than they do on the right bank. Like, it's just different. These are, to me, like the everyday people, you know? This is what people really look, dress, and are like. And it's wonderful. And by the way, it's a little bit windy right now, so I'm curious how this sounds, even with the wind. Maybe if I tucked it in a little bit, would it be too muffled now, or would it still sound okay? And by the way, this double layer vest thing is pretty warm, and when I was able to unzip and let it breathe and not be all sweaty when I was inside, if that makes sense. I like a sweater that you kind of just trapped in the whole time. Wow, look at this river fish. These are the little marshukas that people take. You can see where it goes. Goes to Epicenter, goes to different places, River Mall, like I just left. Here's another one waiting for a few more passengers, but looks like they're taking off as well. And then just gonna grab water somewhere. Maybe that's new, but there's a place I normally buy a water from that sells it for like a normal price. Yeah, these guys here. Ruska Vadichka, 16, this one. Sugazam, da, дякую. І карту, будь ласка. So even though it's decently cold out today, it's 3 Celsius, which is about 37 Fahrenheit. I love this weather. It's like refreshing as long as you have, you know, a warm coat on, a good hat on. By the way, I love this hat, and I got so many compliments from women over 50 and from all the dudes, but young Ukrainian girls hate this. I think it reminds them of like Gopniks and their grandparents, but I still wear it because I like it. Another reason why I'm single, guys. I wouldn't mind living in this area. I mean, these might actually just be, I think there's office buildings, but this right here behind the supermarket, the Novus, and right next to my school, this would be a great place to live. Imagine living right across from this great school. You can send your kids, great supermarket. Novus is awesome. It's much better than Sippo. You have Liv croissants, which are, you know, good breakfast place. And these are actually pretty new buildings right here. Like, that's, I don't know, those probably just a few years old. That looks like a nice building as well. And this one also, like this whole area looks nice. I actually wonder how much it would cost to live here. I wouldn't buy a place here because resale wise, I mean, especially during the war, so it's, you know, it's really difficult. But in general, to rent out or even to resale, it's better to be in the city center. You just have more people willing to buy it or to rent it out. But to live in, this is a great spot. I think if I was really gonna live long term in Ukraine, especially if I was gonna have kids, this area or even one of these buildings, fantastic. Very close to the metro, very close to all these things. You know, what else do you need? Supermarket, school, transportation. Done. Oh, you may not have noticed, but I decided to make this video in 4K. First to see what it's like on this camera, but also if my Mac can handle it. I'm pretty sure it can, because I was editing 4K, like hour-long 4K videos, you know, on my M1 MacBook Air years ago. I just switched to 1080 because most people couldn't tell the difference, and most people were watching from their phones anyways. But nowadays, more and more people are watching on a big TV. If you're watching from a 50-inch TV or bigger, especially if you're watching in 4K, comment below. I'm very, very curious. I can see some stats actually online. Maybe we can pull them up. But I think more and more people are watching YouTube from their home TV screens. I have people who take photos and then tag me on Instagram all the time. I love that. So if you're watching right now on the big screen, do me a favor, snap a photo of your setup and then tag me on Instagram or Twitter. Because, yeah, I want to see how people watch. And here we are. I'm about 20 minutes early, so maybe I'll go to the cafeteria, have some soup, something hot. What do you think? Maybe some more macro shots before we go in? How's that look? Oh, switch cameras actually. It's like automatically switching cameras to get the best shot. Well, it looks nice though. Put on nice music with that. Welcome to school. Hi, the English teacher. Here we are. Alright, I decided to unplug my microphone, so here it is. Okay. So this is my classroom, 205, the cabinet of English language. I don't know why they call it cabinet.
Hello, nice to see you.
Hello.
I was looking at the clock. Where's Johnny? Where's Johnny here?
I'm
There
here.
he is.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. You are going to talk not with these children, but with those who will be the next.
Okay. I'll be in the back.
Okay, thank you. But here we have plural form. You say societies, then in which?
In which everything is run
Ким? Жінками. By the. Is it one woman? One woman? Show me that one
By
woman
the-
who is in charge of everything.
by the
Women, because it is plural form. Please, Lydia, go on. The children take
the children take
прізвище своїх мам. Своїх мам прізвище. Своїх. Вони своїх.
provide the money.
Керує. Supervises. Have you ever heard the word supervisor?
Yeah.
Є. Пам'ятаєте, ми записали, пишемо pupils group. 20.
So today's class is going to be 13 and 14-year-olds.
Years, yeah. Years old.
So
the
is that 8th grade or
Eighth.
8th grade?
Eighth.
And this last class, what?
Ninth.
9th.
1 and 2 years old. So 15, 16.
Okay.
Almost all of them are 15 years old.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So early. That's good. Best students.
They are just.
Oh. Ah.
By the way, are you allowed, were you allowed in America to get into the classroom during the break?
No. Actually, I don't know. I never tried. I never wanted to. Yeah. We would always hang out until the last possible second and then
Really?
come back.
But
Yeah.
children just have such habit to come into the classroom to put their
Their
bag, not
things?
to put on the floor in the corridor,
Ah.
and to be sure that nothing can happen with their own things.
I have never even tried, even one time.
Really?
I think I always want to talk to friends outside and hang out.
Very often I ask my students to go to the corridor because, especially when we are talking about boys, they're just trying to fight, to play, like a game, yes, just to see who is stronger, who is quicker,
Oh, yeah,
who is
yeah.
who has better sense of humor, and You see, all the time there's some noise in
Yeah,
the
makes
classroom during
sense.
the break, and I ask them to go there.
But these girls are very
much
quiet.
more quiet here.
She's just drawing. Can I look at this? Wow, that's cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, cat and it's a Dachshund. It's like sausage.
Yeah, no, it's my dog.
It's like sausage dog, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I honestly don't even know how to answer this.
Well, read the question first.
Okay. What American movies or series do you think best show life in the USA?
By the way, the questions were put down for Julie.
Ah.
He has just such an experience to ask all the others the same question. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But
Could-
first, Johnny will answer.
Did someone want to answer it first?
I regret picking this. I don't know how to answer.
Okay. What TV shows are based in America that you've watched?
No. It's what American movies or series do you think best show life
Yeah,
in the USA?
I understand. But which ones have you seen?
Dance moms.
Dance Moms? Okay. So Dance Moms, I would say, represents a very small percentage of Americans, but it is true. There are moms that go a little bit crazy with dance.
Oh, yay!
Force awards.
Yes. But there's a lot of parents, I don't know about in Ukraine, but in the US, there's a lot of parents who they try to live vicariously through their children. So maybe they couldn't be successful in some sport or some dance or something. So they want their kids to do it instead. It's the same? Yeah.
Do you like TV shows?
Friends. Do you watch Friends?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is based in New York. And actually, they calculated, they said, okay, if someone was working as a waitress and someone's working as a unemployed actor, someone was working as, whatever their jobs were, like none of them could afford to live in that big of an apartment. But it was just unrealistic that they can have these low paying jobs and still live in such a big apartment. Can you show me? So where do you want to move to? And nobody wants to leave Ukraine because everybody wants to stay here, yes? Yeah. Okay, where do you want to move to?
Who wants to?
Who wants to move?
Where? Maxim, where are you going to move?
I don't know.
Anywhere, okay.
Anywhere, yeah?
Or maybe in Japan or
To Japan.
Maybe Japan, okay. Who else wants to move somewhere?
Означає to live there forever, not just to visit. To
Yeah.
це приїхати жити. Are you going to be a Japanese?
You can't be.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
As
You
a
can
native
read.
speaker, what the language?
Which language?
Language.
Which would it be?
Okay,
15,000 grivnas.
and is it more in Kyiv or?
Maybe in Kyiv more. Maybe just 17. Maybe the highest. It depends on the number of lessons you have every week. Somewhat maybe 20,000 grivnas. But if you are going to work as a tutor, maybe you will have more.
I don't know, 20,000 is enough.
20,000.
That's enough.
You are on pension as far as I know.
Yeah.
And
I'm-
you are a businessman inside.
I was. Now I'm pensioner.
Really.
Class is over.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Johnny, for coming to us.
Anything you want to say? Bye bye. See you next week.
I want to travel to Japan.
Thank you, everybody.
Johnny,
Sure.
last question.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on sulfur?
Who?
What is your opinion on sulfur?
What's soul food?
Sulfur, the
Sulfur.
element, the periodic
Sulfur.
table
It
element.
smells like eggs. What about it?
Що таке сульфур?
Це елемент періодичної таблиці.
It smells like eggs.
A table with pears.
What is it a joke?
It's our God.
It's a joke.
Oh.
For two lessons. For two lessons, yeah? At 12:20. Is
Okay.
it possible? At 12:20.
Monday. Okay. Well, we just got done with class. It was really interesting. I was nice to teach them, and I actually asked how much they earn as a teacher here. I had heard, I assumed the average salary in Kyiv was about $500-600 a month, but turns out teachers actually make a little bit less, which is really sad because teachers are the future and they work a lot. So as a full-time teacher, depending on how many lessons you have, your salary can be as low as 12 or 15,000 hryvnia a month, which is like $300 to $400. If you work a lot, as in you work, you have more and more lessons, you can make 20,000. I think the maximum someone makes might be 25,000. But either way, this is a very low amount for being a teacher. So it's hard. I think teachers should get paid more, especially in Ukraine, but also in the US. I think the average salary for a teacher in the US is something like $36,000. It's really not enough to survive in a lot of big cities. So, teachers are our future. We should pay them better. All right, so let's head out. Dobry dzień. Bosch i jest storybook.
Jest 2,69.
Aha. Это голубский или что?
Это
что это?
тефтели.
Можно?
С вашей?
Да.
Хорошо.
All right, so I got some borscht and some cutlets today. So I decided to have some lunch before I leave. Although I'm with kids. Today we have borscht. All right, we just got done with class. Let's head back to the center. Oh, fall is so beautiful. Look at this. I don't know if you can really appreciate this from just the video, but look how beautiful this is. Just looking down this path, it's so nice. So we're gonna take the train back. Oh, here's our train.
Не залишайте своїх речей. This station is Лівобережна. Обережно, двері зачиняються. The doors are closing.
So one thing I was really hoping with this new phone would be better battery life. I didn't think there would be because the screen is brighter and refreshes faster. So kind of the same size. I was like, there's no way it's gonna have better battery. And I'm right. It's 3 p.m. I'm already at 30%. And yes, I used the phone a lot today. I was filming, but this is kind of how I use my phone normally. And it's almost at low battery, so I think it's almost exactly the same as my iPhone 13 with the battery at 80% full capacity. So it actually probably has a worse battery being brand new. But now I put it in low power mode, so let's see if I can get through the rest of the day. It's almost zero. Wow, exactly zero. How cool is that? I decided to unplug the mic. Maybe that's what was draining battery. Oh, we're almost done. Welcome to Zoom. Welcome to the milk bar. Hello. I'm meeting my friend, volunteer friend, Elena.
This one.
Yeah, it's more cozy. This looks like some kind of a space alien orange latte. So we're gonna share a carrot cake because one of us is on a diet. And this is an orange coffee. How's orange coffee?
Who is on a diet?
One of us, maybe. I can't see it anymore, but this girl has some strawberries, you know, it's good. So I'm back at Thai Zone, and today I'm actually trying the Peking duck for the first time. And I'm surprised it's actually pretty good. Maybe the best in Kyiv. And I like that they actually give it all the wrappers as well. So, yeah, definitely recommended. Gonna move for some uchka, some kachka.
24. No, 400.
Well, I guess let's wait till I have the beer. All right, to end the night, we're here at Ked's Bar, right across the street from my house. And I've tried six beers already. Am I drunk? Am I alcoholic?
Little alcoholic.
This is my friend Aubrey. Hey there, buddy. Now we just tasted these, and then now I ordered a couple of beers. Okay, so we have the lavender banana, and this
This tropical sour.
tropical sour. Okay, dziękuję.
It's again. It comes back to something I was saying earlier. It's over here. There's a bit of a spirit to try things, to have a go, to do things, and I quite like that.
And especially now during war, they kind of have to.
Exactly.
All the good technology.
Exactly.
So here's the spirit of Ukraine. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
With more.
Would you want-